I'm Peter Van Sant, and on the next 48 Hours Mystery, we have a very special story, new revelations, and a search for buried treasure involving the most infamous murder case in Las Vegas history. You've probably heard about this case. There have been books written about it, and a made-for-TV movie produced. It involves the death of Ted Binion. He was a casino mogul whose father, Peter Binion, is one of the founding fathers of Las Vegas, who started the Horseshoe Casino, one of the most famous in the world. Well, Ted's body is discovered in his home. He's lying flat on his back with drug paraphernalia all around him. It's discovered by his girlfriend, Sandy Murphy, a woman that he had met at a strip club. They fell for each other immediately and started living together. Well, Sandy frantically calls 911. Medics come to the house, but to no avail. Ted Binion is dead. It's a huge, huge story in Las Vegas. An investigation begins, and it isn't long before investigators learn that Sandy Murphy had a lover on the side, a man by the name of Rick Tabish. Well, Rick is an interesting character because a little over a day after Ted's body is discovered dead, he's out in the desert in this little town called Pahrump, digging up millions of dollars in buried silver that Ted Binion had in a special vault, a vault that only Ted and Rick Tabish had the combination to. When he's arrested, police eventually connect these two, and they think that this now is a very suspicious case, that this was a murder staged to look like a drug overdose. Sandy Murphy and Rick Tabish are arrested. There's a sensational trial. Both are convicted. There's an appeal, a second trial, and both are acquitted. Well, in our 48 Hours Hour, we have new interviews with Sandy Murphy. She discusses the case in new, fresh detail and talks about her new married life in California. We also speak with Ted's relatives, who are still very suspicious of Sandy and believe that she got away with murder. But most intriguing of all in this case, we discover that there is all this urban legend about buried cash and silver in the backyard of Ted's Las Vegas home. We get permission to bring in a technician with ground-penetrating radar, and we discover all sorts of sites. We do some extensive digging, and to learn what we found, you're going to have to watch the hour. It's murder, mystery, intrigue, and a search for buried treasure. It's got it all. It's a 48 Hours classic, in my opinion, and I hope you'll watch.